Sup my dudes, Valk here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your units 15 times stronger, blah blah blah, how to make your units insanely overpowered inside anime crossover defense. Now you can do this to literally any unit in the game. What I'm going to be teaching you guys today, you can make them absolutely absurdly broken. So first I'm going to be doing systems that you guys are very familiar with, and then I'm going to be doing systems that you guys probably aren't so familiar with. So the very first thing that you're going to notice is on your units, you can level them up, and then level them up, you can feed them. You can either get material drops from stages, or you can sack off, units in your inventory to go ahead and go up the levels. That's a way you can do that as well. Or, yeah, that's basically it with the feeding. You can get up to a level 100. I was told level 100 is like a 100% boost. It's really good. The next thing you guys are probably really familiar with that I'll need to explain is traits. You can roll really good traits. I don't know exactly what the traits do, but you guys can see the traits are really sick. Yeah, you can get some really good traits. There's the impossible, which these ones are broken as hell, mythical, legendary, etc. You guys get the idea. There's some really cool traits that you can go and roll on these units and get some really powerful combinations. But yeah, traits are going to be a big source of power as well. So outside of what you guys are familiar with level up in traits, I want to let you guys know this right now. You can make any unit in the game shiny or mythical, even if you don't pull them, or shiny or primal, even if you don't pull them. So here's an example of one of the things. The shiny converter is not in the game yet, but it will be on launch. Here I have universal fabric, turns any unit into a primal. I can use this, select, and it will let me use it on any of my mythicals and turn them into a primal. That's how I have a primal Madara. You can tell it's primal by the holographic background, the rainbow background, and you can see the power difference between a max or rank 9 Madara versus a level 1. It's almost, what's this, like 3-4 times, something like that. It's over a 300% increase. It's really insane. So you're able to turn any unit in the game primal or shiny. Now shinies in this game, they don't just change visually. Shinies obviously are going to have their own skin, but they also have the ability to gain 2 passives. That's right. If you have a shiny unit, which you're going to be able to just turn any unit shiny via converter whenever the game comes out, they're going to be really rare, but you will be able to do it. You will be able to roll 2 traits on that unit and make a really wacky overpowered unit. So then the next thing that you guys should know how it works is power transfer. Whenever you summon a unit, you're going to have a nat power. For example, I summoned this Madara very early on whenever I started playing, has a power of 117. And the reason it's low compared to this Madara, who's a power of 139, is because this power is dependent on your level, on your player level. Whatever your player level is dictates your power level whenever you summon a unit. For example, this Sanji I have is power 163. Now what power does is it just increases your attack stat off rip. Like if we go ahead and look at this power 149 Sanji versus power 156 Sanji, you can see the 156 has 0.2 more attack than the 149. Do I have anything lower than that to show you guys exactly even more? I don't think I have any more good comparisons, but you guys get the idea. Basically, the higher your level, the higher your power. It's going to be something you really don't need to worry about till way later on whenever you reach max level, which max level right now is level 100 from what I was told. So you're going to be grinding levels for quite a while. Power is going to be something you kind of want to think in the back of your, keep in the back of your head, but power is definitely a way to progress. So another way to make your unit even stronger is rank up. You can take a unit, you can rank them up and make them stronger like this, and they'll gain percentage increases as you go through it. And you can reach a point to where you will reach plus 5% damage on rank 6, all the way up to plus 25% damage at rank 10. Really insane. It makes a massive difference in your damage in your units because everything, like I said, is coming together. So another way that you can make a unit even stronger is you can make any unit in the game mythic. You can see I did that here with Mythic Sanji. I went ahead and took a rare Sanji and made him mythical. You can see that is a thing, and the way you do that is you go to unit ascension, you pick any unit you want to be mythical, you pick 2 mythics, right? And then you sacrifice the 2 mythics, and then you can make a mythical anything. You can make a mythical unit. Another way to make your units even stronger is unit prestige. Whenever a unit reaches level 100, you can prestige them, which resets them back to level 1, but gives them a permanent stacking 15% attack boost. Meaning that if you go ahead and you prestige your unit, I believe they said right now there isn't a cap on it because it's dependent on player level. Basically, if you prestige your unit, let's say 10 times, that's a 150% damage boost. That's going to be absolutely wacky whenever you consider everything else coming together. Units in this game are going to be insanely strong in-game. It's just going to take you a very long time to get there. There's so many avenues to access power in this game. It just is going to take a lot of time per unit. You're not going to be getting and maxing every single unit in this game because of how long it actively takes to basically, you know, increase and make your unit really, really strong. It takes forever to do that, basically. So next up is the final thing that can make your units really, really strong is artifacts themselves. So artifacts are something that you can just basically you get from the artifact rift, and you can just equip it onto a slot, and then the unit in the slot gets affected by the artifact. So if I take this, for example, my favorite one, which is the vampire mask, I get increases damage by 9%, so I get a 10% damage increase off of this as well. And then I get to summon a zombie for, I think it's 40% of my attack stat every 6 seconds, as well as hemorrhage damage of 25% on a bleed every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, I will apply a 25% bleed. So I want to try to match it with units that have over a 4 SPA. And then also, I get to summon a zombie for 40% of my attack stat. And I get a 10% damage boost as well. There's a lot. I don't want to show the artifacts too much because very simply there is going to be a big balance change before the game finally comes out, so what I show now with artifacts might not be reflective of the balance whenever it's live, but basically there is a lot of avenues to upgrade and buff your units in this game, and you can make some absolutely absurd units. I showed it in another video, but the difference between a max unit and a non-max unit is absolutely wild. Very, very big difference. But yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in your next one. Peace.